Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So have you guys seen the movie To Kill a Monkey? Like the only internet I've been talking about when I was like, even my friend told me that, oh fine, come and talk about To Kill a Monkey. And I'm wondering what's so special about To Kill a Monkey. Now, for those of you who know the person that produced this film, Kemi Adepite, she's very good. In fact, she deserves what a round of applause. She's one that directed The King of Boys 1, 2, and some other movies, and she has done an excellently fine job. Like, this is an inspirational story, and this is what some people go through in a lifetime. Although they say that these stories are what? Fictional, that is, they don't exist, it's not true. But man, look at the fate. Like, his story is particular. This is what people suffer. Like, you suffer, 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 there's nowhere to help, and then when something good happens to you, right? It gets what mixed up, especially if it's not God's kind of good thing. You get mixed up, it becomes confusing. See the trouble he was facing. Okay, I thought that okay, after he will be wealthy, he will not face so much trouble. A lot of problems started arising, his marriage started failing. The cast that they used there, the cast is wonderful. The plot, the scenery, the story is really like it's so real that I had good bumps. Like I literally cried. Do you understand? Like this is how I felt. I cried. I didn't think like I would what? I would cry. But it's something that that bothers me. Like I literally cried about the movie. It's an inspirational movie and it talks a lot about things. Now let us talk about the moral lessons of the movie, guys. The storyline is not this thing. Go and see the movie, then you understand what I'm talking about the movie. First of all, I believe in one thing, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a Christian and I'm realistic. To be honest with you, having God saves a lot. Temptations can come, but if you hold God firmly, God can help us sometimes overcome temptations. Like if they suffered, imagine you growing up to meet a small child you rescued, and that small child is coming to you. Fine, if it was okay and all that, but he became greedy, ambitious, desperate to save his family that he had to give out the neck of his partner. That was wrong. Now let me talk about Obuz. That character Obuz, Obodiame Ozerome, that character is a good like Bucci Franklin killed the character. He's one person that's always acting rugged roles, but this particular role was touching. Every time that from the onset when he saw Ifemeni, he always had respect for Ifemeni. Even among his boys when they would fall out, he would call him brotherly. Aside from time when they had quarrels, he will respect him, will apologize to him. Like he had so much high esteem of women, although Obuz was really reckless, careless, and he didn't think about the consequence of his action. That was why I was annoyed with him. I expected him to think. Do you understand? Because if you're a family man, like if you're man now, you know the desperation. If you just wanted something clean to put food on the table, it was part of the abuses and all that. But that did not give me a right to sell out Obuz. What he did was not good. You see, no matter what somebody does to you, always look at their good. I mean, somebody who picked you, who raised you, what they would have done was join heads together and defeat the teacher, not the other way around. You see the character of Shine Roseman, she did her part very well. She came in as a mole, sneaked in. She kept on convincing Ifemena on how to slaughter Buchi Franklin, which is Obuz. Do you understand? Like she slowly did, and you see, fear women. If you anger a woman and you don't apologize to her, hey, when she has a this thing to slaughter your head, she'll slaughter your head. Now, let's talk about Idia, the wife of Obuz. She's one brilliant, smart lady, excellent. I like the way she carried herself, and she stood in the character as a good wife for Obuz. Even in his death, she was a loyal partner. You see, when she was telling Nosa, she was like, no matter even if your husband goes out, that her husband will still come back, that she didn't have the right to chase her husband out. Idia is someone that she already knew what her husband exactly, but she supported him, she stood by him hands down. She didn't leave him. That's to show you what a brave woman. And let's talk about the character of Nosa. Nosa is what? A stupid woman. Having claimed that you loved somebody. I mean, do you know that Femena went through a lot of pressure? Depression from not being rich, not being able to afford the lifestyle. His mother-in-law would lambast and lament him every day, every night. she didn't consider all these things. Now he had become wealthy, you're enjoying the wealth. The love was not there again. She just started behaving somehow, even if the things were Femena's fault. But she did not stand like a good wife compared to Idia. Even in death, Idia stood for her man. That's what I expected Nosa to do. Not to leave him or be having an affair. Even when he reached out. I know, but I didn't expect it to. I didn't expect it, but I like what happened. Everybody had what? Everybody was served. Justice was what? Served. You see, in this life, you cannot eat your cake and have it. Whatever that you do that is wrong, it will definitely work backfire. And that's what happened to teacher. Inspector Nomeda was we were thinking that oh it was all that and all that. And later on, Crazy Mo, Inspector Gunleshe, she was freed of all vindication. Okay, let's not talk about the character of the lady nurse, Mrs. Ejiofor, who stood for Ifemini at the beginning stage when his wife had issues. Like she did something. That's one thing that most people will not do. Stick out your neck for somebody else at the risk of your job. Like I really cried. If it's one thing I learned is that it is not good to bite the hand that feeds you. Like if a man ought to not have betrayed Obuz, no matter how it was, because I remember that Obuz came at the last part to beg him. But the truth is, the deed had already been done. He had already sold Obuz out to the devil. So if you have not seen the movie, guys, go and see it, To Kill a Monkey. And Kemi Adepita, well done. In case you see this video anytime, well done. You're one of the best, like, Nigerian authors and writers that we have, and you're bringing our stories in good light. Every time I watch a film that you produce, it is always realistic and it is emotional. I remember when King of Boys, I think part 1 or part 2, when the children died, I cried. And even now when Obuz was killed, I really cried. So guys, if you're just joining my YouTube channel, please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. And just for those of us that have been on this journey with me, I'm saying a big thank you to you. Please always watch and look out for my videos. Bye for now, guys.